Yo! Today we'll be covering all of Goku Black's up-to-date optimals and practical versions as well as some salts. I've been seeing a lot of y'all using his old season 2 route, so y'all better get right with this video. Let's start with Midscreen. Now, he still has his basic 2H meterless combo with sliding knockdown that does around 4.3k, 4.6k adding the EX slice. And you can side switch by doing his EX teleport. But now his 236S routes are way better. This 2M route works on everyone for 5.7k damage and brings you corner to corner anyways. This is how his optimal skilled looks like. Credits to Rozay in the Goku Black Discord. Now this combo can be pretty tricky with the dash into 2M timing. And after that you can just 2M 5M jump cancel if you struggle with getting the delayed 5M into 5S hits, and this honestly doesn't sacrifice that much. Also for his EX dive combos in general, you land more beam hits on bigger characters, so this actually gives you more damage, but the combos remain the same. For practicality, you can just super dash after his EX dive kick into his normals to get sliding knockdown, and this only sacrifices 500-ish damage. For skilled starters, your combo would want to look like this. Now these routes are great because you always build a half a bar for EX dive every time in the combo, and if you don't have enough you can just super dash, but if you do want to spend the extra meter for more damage you can always end an EX slice. And here's his max damage route including a vanish. Credits to Night Shifter for finding this route. And also his optimal cross-up route when you're on the other end of the screen can look like this. Or again like this using his EX dive kick route. Now a couple new combos is that you can use grounded teleport after 2M5H into grounded 2M4H to get 5 LLL or 5L5S 236S. But these are surprisingly difficult, although they do seem easier from a point blank 2M. Additionally, 214S lands after 5H, but this needs a bigger delay now in the timing since it got sped up. It does add some extra damage, but it's pretty much just for style points. Black has a few Midscreen Re-Jumps, but honestly they are very impractical, tricky to get off, and character specific, so I don't plan on teaching this, but David Rohee has a video showcasing them. So good luck mastering that if that's what you want. But if y'all want a breakdown of that, I can do that in a separate video that's more tailored towards his re-jumps. If you're very close to the corner, then Black's routes can change a little bit to be more optimized. These versions are nice because they're meterless. If you're too close and make it high up the wall, you can vary it around like this with either a super dash or dashing again. And here's a scaled variation. Crossing up close to the corner, meterless can look like this. Now with his super dash routes, Midscreen you have a couple options. 0 bar with 214M into EX slice, because you build the bar for the EX slice to create the sliding knockdown. Or his EX dive kick routes like before. If you have enough meter to EX dive kick, you'll build the meter for EX slice with the re-jump. And this is just similar to before when you're close to the corner. Here's a little bonus route with J214H when you're close to the corner where you don't even need to dash for more damage. Speaking of the corner, here are his corner routes. And they're the same as the previous patch. Optimal unskilled 2M starts like this. Unskilled 5M to hit confirm can go like this. Here's an optimal skill from an IADJH. And you can always practically go for his 5H2S 5LLL for a mashed auto time combo that won't drop and is easy to repeat. Here's a max damage version to his combos. And a cross-up optimal route, which is useful after using a level 3 to mix, can look like this. Overall, he has a lot of flexibility in the corner. You got re-jumps, you got double beams, you got stylish combos, so have a lot of different options, but just make sure that it's not too long and that you can secure sliding knockdown. Now his grab routes from his 214S are similar as the super dash routes, but you get meterless sliding knockdown. And you can even re-jump from these, but shoot, they be pretty tricky still. Now what's really good to remember are his assist extensions. You can assist tag after 214M to make his mid-screen routes meterless, since after tagging them in they get a possible smash with JH. And you can also even side switch with J214L after his 2H teleport route by tagging an assist a bit later. And in the corner, if you make it high up the wall, just remember that you regain your jump. So when you tag the assist in, you can JLL 2H jump JLLL again. You can assist tag into DR for sliding knockdown after any of his 236 God Slicers in the corner, which helps make routes meterless. It's easiest with 236M, and 236L helps with long combos, but you need to get the timing down and call the assist as early as you can. And finally, you can 214H mid-screen to extend your combos even after a smash with an assist. Now a fun little section to close off this video are his TODs. Here's a 2H corner 0 bar one. All his old TOD routes work, but I'll be showing you guys a couple new and practical ones. Here's a round star one that was found by Night Shifter. I found this one kind of tricky to do, but if you got a team that can execute it, it's pretty dope. Now some of his new solo TODs. Here's one Sparkless for 5.5 bars in the corner. For this one, you want to let all the beam hits land, delay the vanish after, and dash 5L. But the tricky part here is this J4LLM 2H jump LLS part, since all of these inputs need to be really tight or it will drop. Here's a solo mid-screen TOD Sparkless route for 6 bars. And this one is pretty easy. It's easier than his re-jump from earlier with 2M5M 5S, because this one doesn't have a 5S. Here's a solo Spark TOD, but this one has less meters for 2 bars, starting with 2M. And all of these 3 routes that I just showed you guys were found by Ryuji Minowa from Twitter, so show him some love too. And this last one is just one of his easiest TODs for 4.5 bars. It's more of a meter dump one, but it's probably his easiest solo one, which makes it the most practical. Thank y'all for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and go get that Goku Black more optimal. Let's get it. See y'all next time.